Hey, Radiant Christian Fellowship, John Kraft here. I'm coming to you from our home. You know, Lori and I are observing the stay-at-home order, like I'm sure many of you are. And so we're here. I'm here in front of our player piano. You can see maybe right there are some fountain pens. Really important stuff to have when you're holed up in your house. So, you know, we are observing this order like we are as a church. And that means that all on-campus activities are suspended. It also means we're not gathering for public worship as we've done over the last couple of weeks. But I have to tell you, the last couple of weeks have been really impactful for me. It's been so good to be able to connect together, even if virtually, to do it online, but to do it together as a church family, to worship together, to spend time in the Word together, to think about the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus together. It's been so amazing to be able to do that. So thankful for Pastor Tom and his family being able to come together and to lead us in worship, and then to see how you all have engaged and connected online as we've done that together. Now, while all on-campus activities have suspended, it doesn't mean that ministry is not taking place. It doesn't mean that we're not here and available for you. And so we're doing a couple of things. First of those is you should have received a phone call either by now or in the next few days from one of our elders or one of our deacons or one of our staff members, just to check in on you, to connect, to see how you're doing, to see how we can pray for you, to see if there's anything that you need. If you've not received a phone call, reach out to us. Let us know, because that may mean that you're not in our database. We don't have contact info for you, and we would love to be able to connect with you. So you can go on our website, rcfellowship.org, use the Contact Us button, and give us some of that contact information. Being available also means that we are here for you. If you need to talk to a pastor, if you need some sort of ministry, we're available. You can call the church office at 530-222-3425. That number will be forwarded to our receptionist. You'll talk to Tammy just like you normally would if you called the church office. Tammy will then get in touch with you or get you in touch with one of our pastors. We would love to be able to connect with you in that way. Now, another thing that we're doing is as we're calling, as we're talking to people, we're looking to see if we can find two groups of people. One are people who need help. So if you are in need, if you're maybe elderly and can't get out and get shopping, you don't have anyone who can help you. If you need some food, if you need some help, let us know as a church. We're here for you. On the other hand, if you're available to help, if you're available to take food to someone, if you're available to reach out to someone and maybe run to the pharmacy and pick up a prescription or something like that, let us know as well, because we're trying to create a list of people who need help and a list of people who can help, and then looking to see how we can facilitate bringing those two groups together. Now, there's another thing that we're going to try to do. We'll see how it works. It could be a train wreck. It could be the most awesome thing, or it could be somewhere in the middle. I'm working from home, and normally I have an office, and people will pop in and out. I'm going to create, maybe we can call it a virtual office and have open office hours. I'm going to be sitting at our dining room table studying and doing work for the church just about all day, every day. And so I want to make myself available. So I'm going to have kind of Zoom office hours. And that means if you want, you can follow a link. It'll be included in this email. You can follow the link to click on that. It'll take you to an app that's called Zoom, and it's a really common online meeting tool. You'll pop in to our house, and we can pray together, we can connect, and just see how each other are doing. So, lots of things going on, even though there's nothing happening physically on our campus. But the biggest thing we want you to remember is that we love you. We're here for you. We want to help you take your next step in following Jesus. We miss you. can't wait to that day where we can gather together and be together in celebration and worship and learning in the Word and do it as a church body in the presence of one another once again. But until then, we will see you online at 9 o'clock and 11. Again, you can log on to our website, rcfellowship.org. If you're on a device, there's a link to go to watch online. If you're on a computer, it's right on our homepage. You can get there and worship together with us. Just a reminder, every week we are continuing to observe the ordinance of communion, and remembering what Jesus did in his death, burial, and resurrection. So if you want to partake with us, you need to be prepared. So have a piece of bread and a cup of juice, whatever you have to partake in communion with us. But until then, until we can get back together, we love you, miss you, can't wait to see you again. God bless. We'll talk to you later.